One of the security checks done in Scientology that is feared most by Scientologists is the Johannesburg security check. It's feared partly because there are so many questions. There are hundreds of questions on it, and the pre-clear has to sit through and go through every single one of the questions before it's over. The Johannesburg, also known as the Joburg security check, was described by Hubbard as the roughest security check in Scientology. And we will demonstrate the Joburg right now. And at the beginning, I'm going to ask the pre-clear some what are called null questions, just to make sure he's reading on the e-meter. So the first few questions aren't really part of the Joburg. That's it. Are you sitting in a chair?
Yes.
Okay, you don't have to answer.
Okay.
I'll just see what reads. Are you on the moon? Are all cats black? Am I an ostrich? Is this Earth? That's it. We'll continue with the Joburg. Are you here for a different purpose than you say? Have you ever stolen anything? Have you ever been in jail? Have you ever had anything to do with pornography? Have you ever been a drug addict? Do you have a police record? Have you ever raped anyone? Have you ever assisted in any abortion? Have you ever practiced homosexuality? Have you ever had intercourse with a member of your family? Have you ever practiced sodomy? Have you ever slept with a member of a race of another color? Have you ever betrayed anybody for money? Have you ever had anything to do with communism or been a communist? Have you ever ill-treated children? Have you ever had anything to do with a baby farm? Are you afraid of the police? How do you feel about sex? Have you ever controlled people? Have you committed any overts against mankind? Do you feel communism has some good points? Have you ever been a member of the Communist Party? Do you know any communists personally? Have you ever injured Dianetics or Scientology? Have you ever had unkind thoughts about L. Ron Hubbard? Have you ever had any unkind thoughts about Mary Sue Hubbard? Do you know of any secret plans against Scientology? Do you know of any plans to injure a Scientology organization? Are you upset about this confessional list? That reads,
Oh, Christ. Well, yeah, of course. It's just, this is... You know what this is? This is a thought stopper. This is, if you ran this on people constantly, having bad thoughts, it would stop someone's critical thinking. Because to be critical as a Sea Org member, as a Scientologist, if you had critical thoughts about Scientology, well, then you could get into a whole bunch of trouble. So you get this every 6 months, and eventually I found that I simply stopped having bad thoughts. And it was very detrimental to my mental health. And this is not beneficial in any way. It's good for the organization, and it's a mind control technique. So what was that question? What was that question again?
I'll repeat the question. Are you upset about this confessional list?
Of course I am. It's a violation of privacy.
Okay. I'll continue. In this confessional, have you told a half-truth? In this confessional, have you told an untruth? In this confessional, have you told all? That's it. Those were just a few questions of many hundreds on the Joburg. Do you have any other thoughts?
Well, Scientology is all about manipulation and mind control and money and getting money, and all of this is about controlling Scientologists and Sea Org members, and it's horrible. I mean, I'm so glad to be here to do this with you, just so that other people who maybe haven't had this before can see what is waiting for them if they ever get involved with Scientology. But yeah, this is terrible.
Okay. Great. That's it.